Hey guys, Czar here. Hope all is well. Trust you're having a good day. It is Monday morning. We have about 2 minutes to the New York Open on June 16th, 2025. Here's a daily frame. We have an inside day on NASDAQ with bullish body, inside day on S&P with bullish body, down day with bullish body on the Dow. 3 bullish bodies coming into the session, permissive to both longs and shorts for me, depending on what happens next. This is my trading grid with the daily 30-minute, 1-minute chart. You can see that we have pushed up here all the way through Australia, through Asia, through London, sequential wave uptrend, series of higher lows and higher highs, and then hitting key resistance from Friday. This is midday Friday, guys, around lunchtime, where we drove down heavily from there. And now we are rejecting again here in the pre-market before we come into the New York Open in about 1 minute. Very similar picture on the S&P, so these markets are aligned. There's the top of the move on Friday, and here we are driving down, at least for now. And there's the 1 minute open range, guys, on the NASDAQ, 49.5 points, call it 50 points. And the S&P is 7.25 points for now. Manic Monday, guys. I will be very patient, as I always am on Manic Mondays, and most days for that matter. Just let some things play out here. I'm not going to chase. Nothing urgent, no desperation, no striving, just watching. I am very much noticing that we are pushing up here above this level for now. We'll see if that can hold or not. But the bulls are definitely charging in here. Very bullish looking daily candle here, guys. Looking like we want to take out the top of Friday, which would be certainly a very bullish move, a start to the day. But no reason to panic or chase here. And so as you can see here, guys, just sent this to my Telegram group. And if you're not a part of that group, come on by. Link is in the description, I believe. No charge for that. Thursday's high, Friday's high. We're sitting at Friday's high, trying to push up. We already made one attempt, pulled back, and now we're going to make another attempt. And then we have this significant overhead resistance just above. Shouldn't say just above. That is a significant 102 points, but doesn't give a whole lot of room to work with. We also had this very significant sell down here even before the Asian Open. This was after Australia opened on Friday morning, really Thursday night New York time. So we're grinding around here, guys, just above open range on both the NASDAQ and the S&P. EMAs have actually left open range here on the S&P, which is a fairly bullish sign. The 9's trying to leave on the NASDAQ, not quite accomplishing that yet. But I am struggling with the idea of going long here into this. Although this happened at a very low volume time of day. It's like the low volume folks started this move based on the news that came out, of course, overnight. And then the big players, the bigger players, the Asian players came in and said, yeah, I agree, and we agree, and then nailed this thing even harder. But then found support, basically 2 candles later on the 30-minute chart, and then rallied up from there. So this zone is less important to me than this one. And this one. This one is important because this is where we came back up and then drove down again very hard on Friday. It's also a more recent zone, of course, in terms of time. And unless we can stay fairly firm up here, I likely won't be too interested in longs. I could change my mind in a heartbeat, of course. This is a dance. It's a delicate and a fragile dance. That daily body, though, is very bullish. The 30-minute is bullish, sequential wave uptrend. Nothing to do here, guys. Looking a little lackluster here. Fairly typical Monday morning grind here, guys. Mostly sideways price action just above. We stepped out of the open range and have basically congested or gone sideways. We did just marginally break to a new high here of the session, but with not a whole lot of juice. And that's also the case here on the S&P. I do like, for the bullish case, I do like that the EMAs have steadily climbed out of the open range. All right, guys, tagging the top of the open range here. This is, fresh buying coming in here, guys, right here. Not sure what that's all about, but it was sudden and significant. Happened on the S&P as well. All right, buy stop order, guys. Buy stop order right here. So if we push back up again into that same candle, the buy stop order is above this candle after the market pulled back. And I'm going to give it another chance here to take us in. Watching closely now. Watching closely, buy stop order. Here we go. This is to indicate the level right here. Let's see if we can follow through here. Whatever just happened there, the market liked what it heard or what it saw, or what it felt. And that's good enough for me with a very bullish candle on the daily, very bullish 30-minute chart. Despite this zone here, I'm more concerned about these ones up here, quite frankly, as I mentioned earlier. But we are in the buy the dip New York market, guys. A lot of purchasing power here sitting on the sidelines, waiting to do their thing under the right circumstances. I would have liked to have seen this continue much quicker than this, guys, but sometimes the market hesitates a little bit on Mondays in particular. I'm going to give it a chance here, and I'm in, guys, and I'm in. Just like that. Right there. And now it's the waiting game. So just to be clear here, guys, this is a shift candle, right? This is a significant, outside of the first candle, which you can basically write off as being just all these orders waiting to be executed. We haven't had a candle that is that big and that formed that suddenly. I don't know if you saw that real time, but you can go back and watch it. You'll see that it just kind of spiked up all of a sudden. Some fresh buying came in. And then when I went over to the S&P, the identical candle, actually taken out the high significantly here at the same time. So it was a broad market thing. It just wasn't, NVIDIA being bought inside of the NASDAQ or anything like that. 5 minutes left, guys, in this 30-minute candle. At this point, I can take out this zone here, clear things up a little bit. And just to make it clear, I'm more concerned about this circled zone up here than I am about this one. Even though this was a strong drive down, it was a continuation of a move just after the market closed there on that Thursday. Very low volume activity here, but started the move. And then the Asians came in on the open of Asia and said, yeah, we agree with this, and sold down. Remember that these volumes here, guys, are nothing compared with the volumes here. And this was a bullish resolution to whatever this was until the afternoon. Then this becomes very significant. But we have handily broken through this, as I mentioned earlier, and now running into an area that I'd be more concerned about. But anything can happen here on a new week on the New York Open. So why would I trade into a zone like this? The reason I would do that, guys, is because the daily candle has broken the prior day's high. And this is a very bullish sign in the context of a bullish leg with a pullback and now breaking back above. Higher low today, guys. This is now an up day. And the energy and the torque comes from the daily chart and the daily candle. Super strong here on the 30-minute chart as well, guys. Powering higher here in a new week. This zone here, guys, is a unit of doubt in my calculus. There's no question about it. But the stack of units of conviction, to me, are much stronger and are worth the coin toss here on this new week. Above open range, EMAs have cleared. Sequential wave uptrend all the way through the Asian session, the London session, and the New York session, unbroken. Massive 30-minute start to the day here. See that huge gladiator candle breaking prior day's high? This is a very bullish picture on the daily and the 30. And we have alignment and participation of the S&P 500, the broad-based blue chip benchmark. This is a broad market buying event that we're seeing right now. On a Manic Monday, there are no guarantees here. This is the kind of thing here, guys, on a Manic Monday with these zones in the way, where the 1 hour all-or-nothing trader is happy to be a 1 hour all-or-nothing trader, and where the 1.5 hour and the 2 hour all-or-nothing trader may make an exception and take profits, or at least partial profits, at 1R because there is a structural reason to do so, or a structural reason to have some doubts. And there's nothing wrong with doing that. It's the kind of thing where if everything's lined up except for this structural reason right here, maybe you take the trade, but instead of shooting for larger targets beyond this key zone, you simply take profits at the key zone, because that might be a prudent thing to do as a responsible business owner taking care of the shareholders. The shareholder, of course, is you and your family. And target 1 has been hit, guys, and so the 1R all or nothing trader has left the game with full profits. And the 2R move stop to break even has moved their stop to break even because we hit 1R. And now we'll wait and see what happens from here. You might hear some construction noise in the background, guys. I don't know if you can hear that. I'll try to cut most of that out. And target 2 has been hit, guys, and so the 1.5R all or nothing trader has left the game with full profits as well. All right, guys, we're back, and as you can see, we're still grinding around here a little bit, but trying to push up. Now that we have handily broken and closed with 2 candles above these zones, I'm going to remove them as the visual distraction that they have become, because we are now trading above here, guys, in this cleanish traffic area. Hey guys, Czar here, back with you. Hope all is well and trust you're having a good day. It is 10 minutes to the close of the market. This has been a multi-hour trade. I entered at around, 9 something, and it's now 10 minutes to the close, and I'm going to manually close right now, guys, the last model, which is the 2R all or nothing at 1R. And that's part of my 4 model tracking, is that I'm free to close manually where the market's trading in the last 15 minutes of the day. We are down to the last 10 minutes, and I'm closing right here at 1R. And so the closing tally, guys, is a full profit for the 1R all or nothing, full profits for the 1.5R all or nothing, 1R for 2R all or nothing, and 1R for 2R move stop to break even at 1R. Everybody wins today, guys. It's been a long grind, but I want to thank you for being here, and I appreciate you. Have an amazing night. We'll talk to you soon.